The foods you choose today can dramatically extend your life expectancy.
We live in a world where unhealthy options are everywhere, and we're used to that. But making the right dietary choices is more critical now than ever. And choosing the right foods can actually transform your health and add years to your life.
If you fail to nourish your body properly, you could miss out on precious years of health and vitality.
So today we want to work with you so that you can start incorporating some of these superfoods we're going to talk about into your daily meals. It's going to make a difference. You're going to feel the difference in your health, and you're going to feel the difference in your vitality, and you're going to feel the difference in your energy. So we're excited to get through this video with you today, and we hope you pay attention and take good notes.
Each food choice is an opportunity to nourish your body and extend your years of healthy living. So you have to make choices that count.
You might be like I was not so long ago, that gosh, I'm so used to my current food groups. I don't think this change is going to help, and I don't even think I can do it.
Well, it's really up to you. We were where you are, and if you're thinking this way, you just have to change what you're thinking, what you're doing, and what that internal voice is saying to you.
You and I actually make this into a little bit of a game, right? We push boundaries a little bit. We push each other to try new foods.
Right. Healthy new foods.
Healthy new foods. And we push each other to kind of eliminate bad foods. And the reason behind this is we want to live longer, but more importantly is healthier. So it's really our choice and your choice and our choice together.
In a world where you often feel disempowered, this should feel empowering.
Right. Now, if you're new here, I'm Mark, and this is my wife, Jody.
And we don't focus on the financial aspects of retirement, but rather your lifestyle, your health, your relationships, and more.
So if you enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to us. And more importantly, if you like this video, share it with some of your friends that are on the same retirement journey that you are, so that they can live a healthy life as well.
Right.
I think back on my parents when I was, actually growing up, but as they aged, they never changed their eating habits. My mom cooked with Wesson oil. My mom...
Crisco.
Well, she got rid of Crisco, but we did have Crisco as kids. They did takeout every single night from the Mamaroneck Diner. It was delivered. They loved that. Fried chicken. I don't know what else they had. Really unhealthy stuff. And when they did cook at home, it was unhealthy.
Yeah. This transition has been a lot harder for you than me, because I grew up and my mom would just declare a statement, and it was always this: we just don't eat that. Right. So we'd drive past a McDonald's and I'd say, all the kids get to go there for dinner. My mom would just look at my brother and I and say, we just don't eat that.
And you know what? We never drove past a McDonald's. I know. We made a right into the back. And when we were younger, you had to go in. Right. But drive-through, it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah. We just, my mom would look at different things: canned vegetables, canned soups, sweets, different, cereals down the cereal island. And her statement was always, we just don't eat that. Yeah. And we just didn't have a choice.
No. Hey, in the comments below, there's a link to the relationship toolkit that we have. This is a great download. So download that, work on that with one of your significant others, your spouse or partner. How many significant others can you have?
I'm not sure. You said others. I'm wondering if we have something to talk about.
No, just one person. But anyway, I think you really enjoy that. So what are the 20 foods, superfoods, superpower, what are they called?
Some of them are categorized as superfoods.
Superfoods, to help you live longer. And do us a favor, stay to the end, because we're going to give you 3 steps you can take to jumpstart a process of eating healthier.
All right, so start your list, because here we go. We're starting with number 1.
Berries. And I never ate berries.
No,
ever.
You didn't eat a lot of fruit when I met you. I didn't eat fruit.
I didn't eat vegetables. When I was a young kid, my mom would get me tater tots that had peas in it.
They
did. And she thought, I'd look at it and go, what's all this green stuff? Oh, no, it's just a different kind. Don't worry about it. I'd go through the garbage and find the bag. And, Mom, I'm not eating these. They have peas in it. That's how finicky I was. But berries, now I love berries now.
Yeah, you do well
I have
with berries.
Every morning I have oatmeal, nuts, and berries. Now, berries are going to help you reduce inflammation, right? Mm-hmm. And what else do they do?
Sometimes, some say they have an oxidative process that helps you with stress. They improve your brain function and memory. They always support heart health, and so does your oatmeal, right? That's a big heart health thing. They can lower the risk of cancers. They've been tied to that. And they help you with your healthy weight because they have fiber in them.
I think one of the things that you're going to see as we go through this list, there's some common illnesses that these 20 foods help you with.
Can reduce the
inflammation, whatever. Yeah. You're going to hear, and we're going to keep repeating it because there's a common thread. Heart health, cancer, weight. These are all the things that these foods are going to help you get that better under control.
Great. Number 2 would be your leafy greens. These are an excellent source of vitamins and minerals. They promote heart health again. They also support your bone health with a lot of vitamin K, which is really good for you. And unless you take a supplement, this is a great way for you to get that. They're also high in fiber, and they help your digestive health as you age.
So our naturopath doctor says we should have 7 cups of vegetables a day. Is leafy green a vegetable? Is that included? Mm-hmm. So lettuce, spinach,
kale,
okra,
arugula. Anything that's leafy.
Anything, it's leafy. Yeah. Make sure when you buy it, too, you clean it before you cook it. But any kind of this leafy stuff, again, these leafy greens contain antioxidants that help protect against chronic diseases, which is really important. And it helps you with weight. We have salads now a lot for lunch.
We do.
And we put some protein on it, not just chicken, but a lot of times it's
salmon or egg.
But what are the other little bits in there?
We're going to talk about
chickpeas, and we're going to talk about that too. But not natural protein. What's it called?
Plant-based protein.
Plant-based protein. Yeah, I'm really good with this today. All right. Third one is nuts and seeds.
Well, I want to go back to leafy greens for a second because we have one of our daughters. Imagine a girl not liking salads. She doesn't like the texture of leafy greens. Now she can do spinach if it's heated up. So she started putting her leafy greens in her shakes. And I recently saw Reese Witherspoon drinks the same shake every day and has for like the past 10 years. She puts like a whole head of lettuce, of like a dark leafy lettuce in her shakes. So it's another way to get your leafy greens and those 7 cups. You can just stick it right in your shake.
What's the quick food place that Evan goes into? It's called Salad Bar or something.
I can't.
You remember?
I don't know what you're.
So there's a place where you go and you get a salad.
Like Dig In or something.
Yeah, Dig In. So there's all of these salads you can have with chicken and shrimp, and you kind of pick what you want. So she'll order like the number 4 that has all of this stuff in it, and she says, "But no lettuce."
Right,
and they look at her like, "What?"
But she has found a way to get her leafy greens in her shakes.
Yeah,
so
and she's
that's just another way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. That's okay. We have to get better at that. Yeah. I interrupt you all the time.
Number 3,
nuts and seeds. So again, in the morning, I have my oatmeal.
Right.
I have walnuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, and what's the other seed?
Pepitas.
Pumpkin seeds.
Are they pumpkin seeds, pepitas?
I don't know. 2 kinds of seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
Yeah. And I love it. And fruit on top.
Right.
Healthy fats, protein, fiber. This reduces the risk of heart disease. It lowers your bad cholesterol level, which is really important. And it provides a lot of essential nutrients like magnesium and vitamin E.
Right. It promotes your brain health, and it also is another one of those that maintains the healthy weight, right? So that you're not just throwing a bunch of fruit and honey on it. You have to put those nuts in there too.
Well, my breakfast used to be always bacon or sausage, a couple of eggs, piece of toast.
Not going to lie, that's what I came into today after the gym.
Well, Markham's here, and once in a while, when my son is here, he loves his big breakfast because he grew up like I did on that. I rarely have it, but I had a couple pieces of chicken sausage and 2 eggs today, but that's probably twice a month.
Yeah.
And part of what we're all about, too, it's not 100% all in, you can't cheat, and maybe cheating's not the right word, but I had breakfast with my son. He cooked it for me. It was great.
Nice.
But I don't do that anymore. And because of that, I'm smarter. I have lower bad cholesterol levels. My heart disease risk has gone down.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Aren't I smarter?
Yeah. I don't know about that part, but
okay.
Let's move to number 4, which would be your whole grains. This is providing you sustained energy throughout the day and a level of fiber. Again, reducing heart disease. and can lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. And I know we're going to get into type 2 diabetes in another video that we have about sugar, but that's really a diabetes that you can control with what you eat.
I was diagnosed, I was pre-diabetic maybe 8-9 years ago because my blood sugar was so damn high. So I've had to, for medical reasons, make this change. So, part of it here is making sure you talk to your doctor and find out what your baseline is. Because if you're type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetic, you have to do this. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your family and your loved ones.
And again,
to make this change.
It's something that you should feel empowered to change because you can change it. Right?
And you can change it and you can like it.
Right.
I have fallen in love with oatmeal. When I started eating oatmeal 3 years ago, and it was your brother that inspired me to do it,
right.
I hated it. The first 3 mornings, I was like, oh, I hate this.
It was a slog
just
fest,
a mindset.
Is what you used to call
Sometimes
it.
I'll add honey to it. I've done that in the beginning. But gosh, these whole grains have nutrients like vitamin B, which is really important.
Right.
So that's all right. The 5th food, fatty fish. Salmon is a superfood, right?
I think it does categorize it.
Yeah,
as a
we eat
superfood.
salmon twice a month, I bet.
Yeah, we've kind of slacked off, haven't we, on salmon?
Yeah. I love salmon. When I go out to eat, I'll get it. You and I used to cook it a lot.
Yeah.
But
I think I got salmoned out. We were having it so often that
Yeah.
every time it would show up. You used to cook it on those planks, seasoned really well on the grill.
on the wooden plank.
Yeah, I like it that
cedar
way.
planks.
On the cedar plank?
Cedar planks.
Cedar? Yeah.
Well, you know what I'll do? That's what we'll do tomorrow night.
Markham doesn't eat salmon.
Oh, we'll cook him a hamburger. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids, brain and heart health, reduces inflammation, lowers your risk of heart disease. That's 5 foods in a row that lowers your risk of heart disease. People, pay attention to this. It will make a difference.
Right, absolutely. All right, let's move on to number 6, which is olive oil. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, and it's good for, again, heart health. It has some anti-inflammatory properties, which as you age, especially as you're moving your body more, and we hope that you are, it protects against the inflammation that you can get in your joints.
And I said in the beginning of this video, I talked about my parents back in the day with Crisco, but Wesson oil. We don't allow it in the house anymore. We cook everything with olive oil. Now, sometimes we will use avocado oil
or peanut oil.
Or
sesame oil
when we're cooking something at high temperature, because olive oil will tend to burn. But no vegetable oil, just not allowed. And again, the olive oil contains antioxidants that fight chronic diseases, so it's really important to do that.
Yep.
Now, this morning, with my 2 eggs and my 2 chicken sausage and piece of toast, I had avocado.
Which is number 7.
I never ate avocado till after I met you.
Right.
There's no way I would have ever eaten avocado. Now I
why
love
is
it.
that?
I don't know. I was a very picky eater.
Yeah, you draw a line in the
If McDonald's
sand.
didn't sell it, I didn't eat it. You never would get avocado on a quarter pounder, ever. You couldn't.
No, I guess they don't have it, do they?
Burger King doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I don't think even the Chick-fil-A has it.
So avocados are high in healthy fats and fiber. Again, they improve your health. They aid in any nutrient absorption, which we found when we looked into this a little bit more. This is the first of the foods that we mentioned that support eye health. And that's interesting because, you don't find a lot. I guess carrots, right? Everyone always says carrots, good for your eyes.
I wonder if that's true about carrots, or is that
I don't know. Maybe that's just why your parents made you eat. Well, your parents didn't make you eat any vegetables.
No. I'm going to look that up. Carrots. Yeah. It helps with weight management, of course, avocado. And it reduces the risk of certain cancers. 7th time we've said this. Now, don't forget to stay to the end because we're going to give you the 3 steps to jumpstart this process because we know it's not easy, but we want to make it easier for you.
So number 8 is one of my all-time favorites growing up in a Italian household, which would be garlic. Garlic on everything, with everything, boosting your immune system and your immune system function, reducing your blood pressure. I think this might be the first food we talked about that reduces your blood pressure.
Which I need.
Lowering your risk of heart disease and contains some cancer-fighting properties, which again, we've said that in a few of the other foods, at least 6 of the 7 before this. And it's rich in nutrients, again, like magnesium and vitamin C. So garlic is a good one. Now, not garlic salt necessarily.
No.
Fresh garlic. The kind that you have to squash and get one of those little garlic rockers. And
yes, that's the best way.
Or cut it finely.
And we also do the jars of pre-chopped garlic in olive oil because
Right.
it's just easier sometimes. Actually, it's easier, and then I use it more often because to always cut up a garlic is kind of a pain.
Yeah.
But we love garlic. We love garlic breath.
Not so much.
Not so much, no. Jody's a toothbrusher, so
I
it
am.
happens
I'm a
lot.
major toothbrusher.
Hey, and the other thing is we did do a video, or we're going to do a video on 20 foods you shouldn't eat. All of those are the opposite.
Yeah.
They increase heart disease. They increase
Right.
chance of cancer. They're terrible. So these foods you really want to bring into your diet
Right.
to make
Lose the
your-
other 20 and bring these 20 in. Right.
So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you look for it. Tomatoes.
Number 9, tomatoes.
I was never a big tomato
You were
guy.
never a big tomato guy. I still
I'm-
have to kind of push you on tomatoes.
When I get salads, when I'll have a beautiful salad at a restaurant or at home, and what's left in the bowl, little pieces of
I know.
tomatoes.
I'm
I
the
like
opposite.
cooked tomatoes.
You do like cooked
Cooked
tomatoes.
tomatoes is my thing.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I grew up in Philadelphia going to the Jersey Shore, and from Philadelphia to
Yeah.
the Jersey Shore, you probably pass 9 or 10 tomato stands, right? Jersey tomatoes. We used to get them and eat them like apples.
Ooh.
I mean, just eat. I mean, those big Jersey tomatoes. Gosh, nothing better.
So we cook
We used
a
to have
lot.
tomato sandwiches, just tomatoes.
Yeah. Well, you go to fancy steak restaurants, they have the sliced beefsteak tomatoes with the mozzarella. Mm-hmm.
Caprese salad.
Drizzled with balsamic.
Yeah.
Listen, tomatoes support skin health, reduce certain cancers, maintain your body weight, and they're good for bone health. Tomatoes, I like the little round fellows, the cherubs. I like to cook with those.
Yeah.
But I don't like them raw in salads. I just
You
don't
don't?
like the texture or the taste. But
Is it the skin? What do you think it is?
I don't
or
know.
the loose in the middle, or
I don't know what it is.
I
But
don't know either. You always flip them out.
I do always put tomatoes on a sandwich if I'm going to make a sandwich
Yeah.
at home.
Good.
Matter of fact, I'm having sandwiches today, leftover roast chicken,
That's right.
and tomatoes and avocado. I'm doubling down on this list today.
Can you throw a leafy green on there for you?
Yeah, I'll
and
throw a
some
piece
high
of
fiber
lettuce.
bread.
Yeah, and some nuts and berries. I'm
You're
going
not
to
gonna
get a
put
big
nuts and
fat
berries.
sandwich.
All right, number 10. In the potato category, right? I grew up eating potatoes. Sweet potatoes is number 10. High in vitamins A and C, rich in fiber for your digestive health, and it helps regulate your blood sugar. A sweet potato also is something that fills you up.
Yeah.
Like if you oh, here we go. You
Growing up,
never had a sweet potato.
Never. When they give you in a
You
in a
pretty much
restaurant,
had steak, white potatoes, and
French fries.
canned green beans.
French fries. Sweet potato fries? I don't think so. Now, that's all changed.
Right.
I mean, we are a sweet potato family, and I'd much rather share a sweet potato with you than a white potato.
Right.
We
I agree.
just and because this also supports eye health. It regulates blood sugar, which I need. It has anti-inflammatory properties, which we all need.
Right.
And it actually, sweet potatoes have magnesium, I think it is.
Yep.
Magnesium,
Magnesium.
and copper.
Yeah.
We all need more copper in our bodies.
I don't know what copper does.
I don't know. It's like eating a battery. It's not a good
What?
idea.
No.
There's copper in a battery.
Okay, number 11.
I'm in a good mood today. Let's keep
Number-
that. Let's make this fun.
Number
This is your favorite day, video
is,
day.
it is.
Come on, golf this afternoon.
Number 11 is interesting. So I introduced turmeric, which is number 11, into our world through juicing.
Oh yeah.
I tend to juice with cucumbers and lemon, a green apple, some ginger, some turmeric, and then some cayenne pepper, and some celery. And I'll juice that all together, and we would get our daily dose of turmeric that way.
I'm thinking of ginger, but turmeric. Does that come in a stick or something? You get it solid,
Well,
or
you
is it
can
a
get
powder?
fresh turmeric, but
Do we do that?
We actually have the organic powdered
Powdered, yeah.
turmeric. Yeah, and it's also in a lot of, I always mention Uncle Matt's, but the immunes that I drink
Mm-hmm.
from Uncle Matt's, they also have turmeric. It supports brain function, helps reduce heart disease, help prevent some cancers. And
Do we cook with it?
we don't cook.
Do we
turmeric.
season chicken or anything with it? Is that where it would show up or no?
You can, but we haven't. But we usually have it in our drinks.
Even when we're
in our shakes.
eating Mediterranean, does that call for turmeric or?
I think turmeric would be more in the Indian kind of foods, like curry and turmeric or something like that.
Well, it's important to get a jar of it, put it in juicing's big. I mean, a lot of the stuff we're talking about today, the superfoods.
You can put in juice.
Berries, leafy greens, turmeric, tomatoes? No.
No.
Nuts?
Nuts. You can put nuts in a shake. You can't juice it. Well, I guess you can.
We're big fans of protein shakes once a day, so a lot of that shows up in that as well.
All right, number 12 is green tea. I don't know if you guys are fans of green tea. I've become a big fan of green tea, especially late in the day, the decaf green tea as opposed to that extra cup of coffee. It's rich in antioxidants, and particularly it's rich in catechins.
Don't know what that is.
So it helps support your weight loss and your fat burning, especially the green teas, the organic green teas. And I've gotten you kind of turned on to green teas.
I was going to say, I'm following along now. I've had the last 3 days, so this is not like, okay, I got it figured out. But with all of these things, again, you got to go slow and get used to it. I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning. I really should have 1. But I used to always have 1 after lunch with you at 1 o'clock. Now, 2 o'clock, I'm having a tea.
Right.
I'm doing a little bit of work on the computer. I want something warm. And you've got, I don't know, a half dozen types of teas in there that are good.
Yeah,
and
I really enjoy them.
Different from me.
Yep.
But it helps with your weight. Coffee's not good. Coffee is a
dehydrant.
Not a diuretic. It dehydrates you. So you can have a lot of water during the day, but if you're drinking coffee, it's kind of reversing that.
Right.
All right. Number 13, yogurt. I don't eat yogurt. Going on record.
Can't get him there.
And you know, this could
and
be...
this isn't just any yogurt. This is like a real Greek plain yogurt that might even have some probiotics in it.
Yeah, I have to find a way. I should just try it.
You can put a little scoop of yogurt in your shake.
You know the list of 20 foods you shouldn't eat because it can kill you?
You eat all those.
No, stop it. That's yogurt that has like fruit in it and stuff. It's bad for you.
Well, sweetened
yogurt
is not good.
So this kind of yogurt is just plain Greek yogurt or probiotic, and it's rich in proteins for muscle maintenance. And we're all about this whole muscle building thing this year.
Muscle over bone.
Yeah, I wonder if I could put yogurt in a shake.
You can.
Because I don't eat bananas really either, but I've been putting bananas in my shake.
You need bananas.
All right, so I'm going to put yogurt in my shake. That's my new thing for 2024.
Good.
It helps with weight management, improves heart health.
Has great calcium.
Yeah, so...
Good for your bone health, especially for women as we age.
Yogurt's a winner.
Yogurt is a winner.
And I'm going to bring it in.
Okay, you've committed to this whole group of people that you're going to do it. All right, number 14 is apples. Just an apple. I mean, think about it. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Remember that old saying. You know, they're high in fiber, great with vitamins. They aid in your weight management. You know, they've got antioxidants. And, you know, shine up an apple and it's, you know, contained. It's not like berries where you have to spoon or something. This is just an on-the-go type of snack.
And I'm eating apples again now. I go in and out of eating apples. It was supposed to be my afternoon snack. But now, because I'm getting up at 4 o'clock to go to the gym at 4:45, I need to eat something.
Right.
So I eat half an apple with peanut butter every morning before I go to the gym.
And you actually left it on the table this morning.
That's right, for Ruby
had a chance to eat some apple and peanut butter today.
Well, there was no apple there. I ate it all, but there was a little peanut butter for Ruby.
Peanut butter left.
But I, you know, apples are good for you, and that's something else you can put in a shake.
You can. I juice with an apple because it adds a little bit of tart sweetness to the juice. I've not put an apple in my shake.
I think what we should do is a short 10-minute video on combine a little bit of the shakes and the juicing and maybe one other thing.
We'll have to get a juicer for Florida because we don't have one.
We don't have one?
Nope. We only have it in Connecticut.
That's why
They're
not juicing.
expensive.
They are. But I think that would be helpful because you know what? When I have a shake, like I'll probably have a shake after we shoot video this morning because I went to the gym this morning and it's got protein in it. And we should really share that with everybody.
Yeah, we could do that. All right.
So here's a new favorite thing of mine that I never used to eat. Legumes. I didn't even know what a legume was till I met you. But it's beans, lentils, and peas. I don't know if lentil soup is good, but I used to eat that when I was a kid. But we eat a lot of beans.
We do.
We love peas.
Yep.
Now we're having peas twice a week. The little packet of garden, what are they called? English peas.
English peas.
Yeah. It supports heart health.
Well, we do snap peas. We do sugar snap peas. We do English peas. You know.
What are the peas we do at
snap peas?
The Japanese restaurant?
Edamame.
Edamame.
Yeah, that's a soy.
Love edamame.
Yeah.
But that's I talked earlier about that. This all has plant protein in it, which is good.
Absolutely.
It helps with heart health, blood sugar regulation, weight management again. And it's got a lot of nutrients in it,
It actually adds quite a bit of substance to your salad. If you throw some chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whichever you call it, on top of your salad, I mean, it really adds to kind of that whole satiation of a salad.
I think back, again, as a kid, we had iceberg lettuce chopped up
with bacon,
with good seasons Italian dressing. That was pretty much it. Maybe onion, no tomato, maybe some tomato. But that's it. You put cucumber,
carrots,
avocado, carrots.
Egg.
What?
Egg.
Well, yeah, chopped out hard-boiled egg. I'm thinking, how would you put a fried egg in that? All right. So, legumes. Don't forget, stay to the end. 3 steps to jumpstart a process of eating healthier. We really want this for you guys. It's going to be hard, but we want it for you badly.
Okay, so number 16, I'm going to barely get this out, and I know Mark's going to jump in because it's his all-time favorite thing. Ready?
Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
I'm in.
Yep, 100%.
So I'm a chocolate chip cookie fan. I'm an Oreo fan. All of that stuff is so bad for you. But dark chocolate, my new thing now is to buy a bar. I don't know, it's this big. And dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher.
Right.
And it comes in little squares. And at night after dinner, I'll have a square or 2 and I'll just chip it off and eat it. And it just tastes great.
Now, we learned that we had friends that were 93 and 95 years old. And Sam
and Natalie.
Sam, every day since he was 10 years old, his mother, when he was little, would give him a square of dark chocolate at the end of the day. And he did that until he turned 95, and unfortunately he did pass. But he swore by a little bit of dark chocolate every day. Great with the antioxidants, really great. Can actually lower your blood pressure. And I know for Mark, it provides some mood boosting.
100%.
He gets thinking very
about
excited
it now, and I just elevated myself. I love chocolate.
You do.
I love chocolate. But unhealthy chocolate will kill you.
Milk chocolate.
Healthy chocolate is good for you. So if you're like me and you're addicted to chocolate, get this kind because it actually is additive. It makes you healthier. It'll help you live longer. How about that? Broccoli. Used to hate it.
You did?
Yeah. Again.
How did your mom give you so many choices to hate so many things? My mom was like, listen, this is what's on the table and this is what you're going to eat. You're going to like broccoli.
Because she's a lot like me. She's a people pleaser. She was a people pleaser. And she never wanted to force us to do anything we didn't want to do. I'm not saying that that's a bad mom. That's the mom I got.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now I'm a people pleaser. I would never make you do anything you don't want to do.
Huh.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, except a few things.
You heard it here.
But broccoli. I love broccoli. I like steamed broccoli. I love broccoli in garlic and oil.
Yeah.
That's probably my
Roasted.
favorite. But we don't do it that often
Yeah.
because I don't know how healthy that is. But roasted's good.
Roasted broccoli's good. The kids do a lot of broccoli in the air fryer, and we have not mastered the air fryer.
And you know what? I don't know if is cauliflower on our list, or is cauliflower a superfood?
I don't see it on our list now.
Because I love cauliflower.
Yeah, you love that.
I can't
grilled.
imagine that's bad for you, but broccoli and cauliflower, those are my 2 favorite additional vegetables to have with a meal.
Okay, number 18 is quinoa. I don't know if you guys are into quinoa or you're past quinoa, but it's high in protein and fiber. I'll tell you, this is something that I often add to a salad. I'll make a pot of quinoa, I'll let it cool, and then I'll mix it in with the lettuce, really just to give us a gluten-free grain alternative. And it also has a bunch of amino acids that are really good for you.
This is another thing I never ate as a kid.
Quinoa.
I never ate in my first marriage. Never. Never ordered it, never cooked it. This is a new thing you brought into my life, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Because I actually do like quinoa, and we'll make it, and then we'll add some vegetables into it. And
the best thing about it is you can make a pot of it, and I make a pot, and then I put it on like in a glass dish, and I kind of spread it out so it cools, and then you can store it. It'll last 4 or 5 days. I'll do cucumbers, chickpeas, quinoa, banana peppers, and tomatoes, and make a salad of that.
Yeah.
And we have that all week long, and it just gives you that extra boost. My girls are used to having that in the fridge, and then they go in and get a scoop of it throughout the day as opposed to picking on chips and stuff.
Again, these are foods I never ate growing up, ever. And there's nothing I can do about that.
Right.
But we can eat it now, right? We can extend our life now by eating these healthy foods.
Right.
So the first one we talked about was berries. This one is actually specifically blueberries.
Yeah, you're calling them out as a superfood.
Because in berries you got raspberries,
blackberries.
Berries are good for it. Strawberries.
Right.
This is specifically blueberries.
Right.
These are great for you. Rich in antioxidants, the vitamins in it, supports brain health. It reduces DNA damage and it slows aging.
I didn't know that.
Did you know
about
that I'm 66, I'm going to be 67, but because I eat so many blueberries, I'm really like the body of a 50-year-old. It's a blueberry body. No, seriously. What do you mean?
What did Will Smith used to say? Things that make you say,
Oh, come on. Listen, blueberries I never ate growing up. I love them now. I really do.
Good for you.
Yeah, they are good for you.
All right, number 20 is not one of my favorites. I try really hard, but it's just not something that really digests well for me, and that's eggs. You're going to have to decide if it's for you or not. I know you're an egg guy. Our kids are egg people. I just am not an egg girl, but it is an excellent source of high protein, and it contains a lot of brain health that is in that little egg. And I know it's got D, and I know it's got B12, and I know it's really good for you, and I know it fills you up. It's just not for me.
Well, you actually did that test with our naturopath doctor, and this is one of the things you're not allergic to.
No.
But when you eat eggs, it causes inflammation in your body.
Right. It just
Me,
doesn't settle with me.
I eat eggs once a week. This morning I had two fried eggs over medium. It was great.
Yeah.
But I'll have eggs maybe once a week, and typically it's in a salad and it's hard boiled.
Yeah.
So
I wish I was better at it because I know it's good for you and I know it fills you up. But
So we gave you 20 foods that you can eat that will extend your life. That's really important. Think about this. I hope you made the list of 20. So here's 3 steps you can take right now to start the process. The first thing, bring in more nutrient-dense foods. Add some of these 20 superfoods mentioned in this video to your daily meals. You want to have fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. It's going to make a difference. It's up to you. You got to do it, but it's going to make a difference.
the second thing is, like everything, you need to plan and prepare your healthy meals. Just had a conversation with one of our daughters last night about that. You know, dedicating each time, each week to plan your meals, even if it's just Sunday through Thursday, or start with 1 day a week, or link 2 days together, you know, but focus on incorporating foods that balance out your nutritional guidelines.
Okay. And the third thing, which is what we're doing, spending a fair amount of time on this, is educate yourself on nutrition.
There's so much out there on the internet.
Don't watch this video and say, oh, bah humbug, whatever. Dig into it. Google it. Read books. Talk to some of your friends. Find a way, once you're educated, to try these foods. Test them. You're not going to get sick. You might not like it at first.
Right.
But you need to be empowered to make really good, informed choices. If you develop a better understanding of the importance, like how long do you want to live? How do you want to feel as you age? These foods are going to make you feel better.
And remember, the path to a longer life is not just about the years we add, but the life in those years. And it all starts with what's on your plate.
Now listen, we genuinely care about our journey and your journey to a better health. So we're here to support you every step of the way. You need to know you're not alone. This is hard, but we are here for you. Keep watching more of our videos and you're going to learn more. Now, if you like this next video, maintain your energy with age, we're going to give you 6 strategies that you can have boundless energy in your retirement just like we do.